King Jr. got another video for y'all. So I wanted to recap on this fight once again on why Tyson Fury was successful against Deontay Wilder. I heard a couple of shows last night. A lot of people are devastated that Deontay Wilder lost. I'm pretty devastated that he lost because I thought Deontay Wilder was going to be fully advanced. But it seemed to me that I think it was a mental game for Deontay Wilder. I think that the bright lights has gotten to Deontay Wilder in this fight, in my opinion. There was times that Deontay Wilder, when he threw that shovel jab to the stern, he looked it very stiff. It's like Deontay Wilder just couldn't adjust to the new style Malik Scott was trying to do. I think that Deontay Wilder came in at a weight that he's not comfortable with. When you got a guy like Tyson Fury that's 6'9", he's already used to a higher weight, and he's already going to know he's going to lean on you and stuff like that. Tyson Fury did a great job of wearing Deontay Wilder down because Deontay Wilder was winded throughout the whole entire fight. You could say he was winded through 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and all the way up till he got on, I'm going to say technical knockout, okay? Until he got knocked out by Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury at this point is the best heavyweight. He's still the cheat, the track record, but I have to give Tyson Fury his props. He did come in this fight legitimately. This is the Tyson Fury I wanted to see for years, being clean fighter, showing that he does have boxing skill, and you don't need drugs to believe in yourself. And Tyson Fury believed in himself that night. Tyson Fury was obviously nervous. You could see Tyson Fury, how he was looking at Deontay Wilder. But Tyson Fury, he managed to utilize the boxing skill that he had. But back to Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder's defense was not good. I had to relook at this recap on the fight and think to my man, why is he letting Tyson Fury get all these shots on him? Deontay would not keep his hands up. I don't know if the weight, because you got to think about it. It's heavyweight action, and you already carrying over 200 plus pounds. It doesn't matter what weight you are for real. Everybody's going to get tired in the ring. We've seen it with Canelo Alvarez on how tired he gets in the ring. We've seen it with a lot of fighters, okay? But Deontay Wilder looked very winded. He looked like he couldn't hold up to 238 pounds, close to 240 pounds of weight. And I think that he managed to stay alive for that long. But the problem with that was I think that Deontay Wilder would have came in under like 215, 220 pounds, I think the style would have worked it better for him at a lighter weight, because 240 pounds, you're pushing the limit. This would give you options to use lateral movement like Alexander Usyk. We seen how AJ was trying to get to Alexander Usyk. We seen how he was trying to get in close and clinch him up. Well, I got to say this, guys. That version of Deontay Wilder does not beat Alexander Usyk. I'm sorry, I have to say it, but that version of Deontay Wilder does not beat Alexander Usyk. Let's say that Tyson Fury lost and Deontay Wilder won with that style, that stiff style he was doing all night long. I didn't see the jab from Deontay Wilder like I should have been. I don't know. Maybe it was a mental game. But if that version of Deontay Wilder fought Alexander Usyk, he would have got outboxed badly. I'm sorry. Alexander Usyk, I believe, is going to win the fight against Anthony Joshua. We could throw this out the window now. Deontay Wilder versus Anthony Joshua is not a mega fight anymore, okay? Both guys got 2 losses on their record. Can they bounce back? Yes. I think that what really hurted Deontay Wilder was the layoff, the damn near close to 2-year layoff he had. And I think it was a great scrap. Deontay Wilder did look different, but he didn't look as fluid as he should. I think that Malik Scott should have told Deontay, look, I'm not going to bulk you up. We're going to keep you at 220 pounds. You need to stay light on your feet. You need to stay away from Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury try to clinch you, get out the clinch as fast as you can. Malik should have taught Deontay how to use that lateral movement more. Deontay did not use it. I want to refer to a fight like Jared Anderson. Jared Anderson, I didn't see the fight. I know he got a knockout, but I saw a portion of the fight. That dude there is special. He's going to be a champion. I like Jared Anderson. But Jared Anderson, he moves like a middleweight. You understand what I'm saying? He can carry that light weight. I mean, he's heavy, but Jared Anderson has enough weight to stay fluid. I figured Deontay Wilder was going to look similar to Jared Anderson and look dangerous with a right hand. I didn't see the right hand was hitting. Tyson Fury was absolutely right. Deontay Wilder, he's going to convert back to his old self because Deontay Wilder, he just kept throwing that right hand. And I didn't understand why he didn't use the tools Malik Scott was trying to teach him. Malik Scott didn't press it on him enough. I think it was a mental game for Deontay Wilder because throughout the months and stuff, Deontay was looking sharp. We thought he was going to really cave in Tyson Fury. We don't know. Maybe Deontay Wilder wasn't used to the old style. And I'm not going to forget what Floyd Mayweather said. Floyd Mayweather said something very brilliant that I should have brought up a couple months back. He says, if you had to train Deontay Wilder, what would you change? He says absolutely nothing. Because why change it if you know it's working for you? I think if Deontay Wilder would have came in at a lighter weight, 220 pounds, he could have used the jabs and box circles around Fury. I think that if Fury would have still hold Deontay Wilder like he should, I don't think Deontay Wilder has been as winded because, like anybody else, the more muscles you put on, the more your weight's going to drain down. No, I mean your stamina's going to drain down. So Fury didn't look winded to me. Fury looked like he's already acclimated to that heavy weight, so it wasn't a big deal to him. And Fury got the nod. Fury got the stoppage victory once again. Moves on to fight Alexander Usyk. Now I think that fight, Fury cannot do that to Alexander Usyk because Alexander Usyk is not going to allow him to catch you. Alexander Usyk is not going to let Fury clinch on him and catch you and stuff like that. Now Alexander Usyk is going to have to be very careful with the neck. But since Alexander Usyk is a shorter fighter, he can get in and get out fast. I cannot wait to see that fight. I think Alexander Usyk is going to make history once again. I hope Alexander Usyk is prepared for Anthony Joshua. I think Anthony Joshua ain't going to make no adjustments. I'm sorry to say this, but I don't think Anthony Joshua ain't going to make no adjustments. But my final thoughts on it, Deontay Wilder, I'm sorry to say, but he did not look at his best. He didn't look at his best. I think that if he wants to come back in the sport now, he needs to remake adjustments. He needs to lose some of that muscle he has now. He needs to get back in the gym and fight the opponent and get these guys out of here because you're not going to be able to beat Tyson Fury if you already carry a whole bunch of weight. Any fighter that weighs less than a fighter that's heavier than him always should win the fight. Deontay was not acclimated to that heavy weight. This is why I say Deontay Wilder. He wasn't going to win, to my opinion, because you're giving him a style that he wasn't adjusting to. Now, maybe Deontay Wilder could have did something different, like fluid, move more fluid. I don't know. For a taller guy, it's hard to move more fluid. I feel like Deontay Wilder should have danced in circles around Tyson Fury with the stuff we seen in training, but he didn't do it. I think it was mentally that Deontay Wilder. I think mentally Tyson Fury got the best of Deontay Wilder once again. Even though Deontay Wilder was calm at the press conference, it's still a mental game. I truly believe it. What it is, 80% mental, 20% physical. So you got to have a mental game when you step in that ring. I was in the boxing ring. My mental game is crazy. I don't care who you are. I'm gonna do everything to kill you. That's my goal when I step in a boxing ring. Is you gotta have a goal. I gotta kill this dude. This dude's trying to take food off my plate. So Deontay Wilder should have had a mentality like that, but stay at a controlled aggression. But if you guys haven't seen the video yet, go check out Stormy B Man's channel. I'm just giving you a little bit more on what happened during the fight. He broke this down beautifully on why Deontay Wilder didn't do what he should have did. Please go check out Stormy B Man channel on YouTube. Please go watch that stream from last night. It's an educational lesson. I took a lot from it. Shout out to Reggie's from Barbershop Conversations. Good dude. Go subscribe to his channel. Go subscribe to KQKC Boxing Network. I watched KQKC call the fight last night while I had my TV on and stuff like that. This was a fight you didn't want to miss. And it is what it is, guys. That's all I got for y'all. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment. I was gonna do like a video and show you what Deontay made mistakes, but I just want to wait for the video to come out a little bit later and due to copyright issues, I don't want to take any chance of trying to steal anybody's video without permission. So it is what it is. This is your boy King Jr. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment. This is your boy King Jr. I'm out of here. Peace.